Hello YouTubers, hello YouTubers, I hope you enjoy what I'm about to show today. Today is the new balance prediction. Now when I think the balance will come into effect, it will come in effect, I think, let's have a look. So, in April there's not too much coming out, I think. There's that there's the Structure deck, which is coming out 20th, which is okay, the new Structure deck, yeah. And then there's the Frames Instructions. There's not too much coming out, so if there was one, it'd be at least before, or then, or after Frames Instructions. So it'll be, I think, in mid-April or early May at the earliest. At the earliest. I think there's not, now, what I'm going to hit is different, so first up, we're going to go over to the band cards first and say what we're going to hit for those. So we're going to hit Lunicus, the Independent Guild, for the Pentium FDK. Now, the reason why we're hitting Pentium FDK is because it's a deck which basically needs to deal with straight away. If you get rid of Nightingale, you've sort out the problem. There might be not that we want FDK around this stupid card, which is from the anime, which this anime now is gone. So anime 5Ds, yeah. So it's 5Ds, yeah. So it's because it's FDK. Now we could have hit it in other ways too. We could have banned Supreme King Supreme Venom Dragon, but then you're hearing now a card which might be in a couple of years' time might be not broken, and then there's another card that does the same effect. Yeah, so it's literally the same sort of thing. Yeah, so that's why we had to hit it now, so it's out the way, and now it's gone. Yep. Next card is Phoenix Anus Placid. Okay, this card's quite random first. You need quite a few plants to get this off, but there's an FDK with this too, with plants, FDK, plant links in Japan. So this got banned in OCG land. So, and this FDK evolved getting into a Trilite Bomber Low Dragon, which is not good to say the least. So you get into that card, and then you'll have a problem of setting it up to take that monster. Yep, which is good. So take that, and then you'll win because you'll just keep doing the same thing over and over again. Yeah. Okay, that's why that's getting banned, so, yeah. Now this plant monster sounds weird, but this is just how this is the card I'll hit to stop the FDK coming up. Yep. Because always it might happen again and again and again. So might as well deal with the problem and get rid of the problem now. Now we're going to the limited section. Now there's quite a few we need to talk about. There's 5 we need to talk about exactly. First up, we need to hit the Pendulum deck and hit Integraph Sorcerer to a one-off. Why? Because this card's broken. It's not once per turn. It can keep going back and forth each time. And then it keeps getting more and more statues, and it makes your board unbreakable, and you end up with loads of searches, loads of scales. And then you end up with doing loads of link plays, and it's very easy for decks to work, to not play against it. Yeah. So it's a very good card. I'll hit it. Sorry. I'll hit just so it can be hit. One seems alright to my understanding. It's once per turn, and you're not gonna loop it back over and over again. You're not gonna have 2 or 3 in your hand. You've only survived on the 1 search, which is fine. Yeah. You can search with left and mind anyway. I'm not gonna ban that, but I'm just going for example. Yeah. Next is some of the True Jacob stuff. So Masterpiece and Diagram. Let's talk to Masterpiece first. Masterpiece will go down to 1-off because it's really annoying. It's hard to out. It can come unaffected by monster, spell, and traps. Any of those ones you do, if you do, will come unaffected mainly by 2, maybe monster, maybe trap, or monster or spell. Not very often it's spells and traps, but more often than not it's monsters and traps and spells. So Masterpiece is really annoying because it's really hard to out. It'll pop opponents' monsters. It's essentially a better towers. It'll hurt you against other opponents. It'll make you think how to play against it and stuff like that. I think if it goes down to 1, it'll be fine. because it means you only need to do with one masterpiece and it'll be perfectly good. Yep. Next diagram, if you have as a one-off, that means you won't get searching a million times in a row, because it's not once per turn. You can, if you have it once, then they got rid of it, and they got rid of it, and then you have to search for it again and again. Yep. So that's the True Dracos, and True Dracos also keep playing continuous spells and traps, so it just hurts them more on the list, and then makes us not play in the next format. So they will still play, but it'll be limited. Yeah. Next is Tricksters. We're gonna hit Light Stage and Reincarnation. The reason why we're in these two specific, because we need to. The Light Stage is not once per turn. You get a lot. You get a router. So you get a Trickster monster to your hand. Then you get Candina. Candina was at you Coronation. Then if that's that one, then you won't have them loop in your hand. For so much, yeah. So that, and you can stop set cards. So if you had a set card, if you had a strike, you'll go, ooh, got you there. Yep. And then Reincarnation, if you have it at one, it means you can only use the effect for the grave once, and balance your hand once, that's it. Yep, so you won't need to be threatened again anytime soon, unless somehow they got some kind of bring back the Valentine, which might happen, hopefully, because Tricksters are really hard to play against. Lucky not doing too much in the meta at the moment, so that's why we're going to hit them. Okay, that's the Trickster list, yep. I mean, that's the limited list. Let's go to the semi-limits. First up is oh. Yeah. Do it like that. First up is, in the semi-limited section, there's Miscellaneous Saurus. First up. The reason why we're hitting this card to unlimited status, because dinosaurs are not doing too much in the meta. At the moment, there's a dinosaur Shadowless, but that list is not. It's top a couple of regionals, but not many. Okay, and the reason why it's top a couple of regionals because it's done because of the of Shadow's window was doing stuff. Yep, and having normal conduct. Reason why they so much be back at 2, because then it will help the dinosaurs in that help them to vanish stuff, make them have more miscellaneous souls in the grave to make them more vanish stuff, to help you out in some situation when you can send it to help you out. Then you don't have to rely on the one miscellaneous source, then you don't want to rely on search, and then you have a card you kind of want to search, have one left in your deck, which is good. So I think 2 of that will be fine. Yeah, that's level 4, so yep, so it's a good card. Then we got Clifford Scout. Now, at 2, this will be better, because we just helped the Clifford Genius back. So we just got the Clifford, just got Clifford Genius, and we just got Towers back. Clifford Genius, Clifford Scout, will, if we have it back at 2, then I had to attack the Scout so much. We got 2 Scouts to attack instead of 1. Now, it has been at 2 before, so it'd be good if it's back at 2. So I think if it's back at 2, it'd be excellent. I mean, it won't be good for me because I don't play Cliffords, but it'd be good for people who play Cliffords and say, we don't have to worry about checking that one scout and have loads of back throw and stuff like that to help the deck out to come in better situations than it was in. Because you were checking that scout all the time, and that's not good. That's not a good strategy for a lot of decks. Yeah, to check that one monster all the time, which is not good. So yeah, so I think checking that one, keeping that one monster will be so soon if this ban list comes into effect. My way. Next is unlimited. Now I didn't do Mountains Unlimited because I don't think more could come unlimited. But I thought of Wind Up Magician. Now there's a new Wind Up Link monster coming out in a couple months' time, so that's gonna be good. So I think the new link, so this should help out Wind Ups and get back Wind Up Magician. Get them back at 3, then you got to do pretty much a full power. How's that, mighty? You know, which is pretty good. I played Wind Ups post links, and it's actually pretty good with the new link monster. It's actually pretty good. He actually did quite a lot for Wind Up, so I think it's pretty good. You'll see what it does in the when it comes out next month, when it comes out in a couple of months' time. So I think it's good. Yep. And Wild's not a good deck anyway now. Yeah, they're not overpower anything. I'm just worried about them. Yeah. Yep. Stuff like that. Yeah. So next is the cards are coming back. So we got Fish, Borg, Blast coming back. Now, the reason why I said this card come out, yes, you can make links and special summon it. But the Synchro effect doesn't come up very often, and it's a very good card. This card has not seen played now. Would you have it? No, not so much. I think this card can come back full power and it'll be perfectly fine. Yeah, we just had to find a way of making it full power come back. Now, the Synchro effect won't bounce so much. It's the XC effect won't bounce either. It's the Link effect will come in quite often, yeah. Which would be good. So it'd be good once it comes back, but I think it'd be one of those cards. If it did came back, I think we'll be waiting for big things to happen with it. Next is Glickman Doodle. Now this card got a reprint in the Kyber Legendary Collection. Now people say, "Oh, will this now will this Liquidor come back?" Liquidor can come back, but it'll be in situation when it's broken card when you can take 2 cards from hand. We'll have something from Lawmaker with decks. We'll take out the whole entire hands. Yeah, and then be like people like, I have no hand. What am I gonna do? Yeah, stuff like that. And it'd be quite broken if we had formats like that. Yeah, so it'd be really annoying too. Yeah, at the same time, it'd be good. It'd be not good. Yeah. So I think if that card comes back, it'd be a bit of a disaster. It'd be like if Satchel came out, people would be laughing and thinking they want the card back banned. Yeah, and why would they do it? Yeah, and then the last card to be coming back is E Shadol Construct. Now this card just came back in Ostri at 1. At 1 this came back at 1. And it deserves to be back up 1. My list 2 and coming in next ban list. Now I don't think it'll be this ban list be coming back, but soon I think. Because I think cards like this should come back because it's not broken anymore. How would it yes, it's good with light decks, but then a lot of the decks now special summon, yes. And you can special summon from the deck, yes. But I'm trying to say is with this card, it doesn't go through a whole field. It destroys a monster by even attacking. Yep, and if you get passing, puts another Shadol card in your hand. If you have it once, it's perfectly fine. It's not going to come back each turn. You have other cards coming back Shadols each turn instead, which is good. So I think, and then Shadols can keep, and then they'll keep being spanned in other decks. Yeah, you might use as an engine in other decks too against some formats, against the format, yeah. And I think that's all the new. That's my ban list prediction for April this month, April and May. Ban list prediction. I hope you like it. Loads of likes. I'll see you in a couple of weeks' time. Bye.